And the Spurs start out with the ball. So the New York starting five. We've got Reed. He's out there with Ewing. Frazier is out there with Anthony. And it's Guerin in at the 2. And he jams it with authority.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
And that one's good. Parker.
And that's a nice jump shot there by Parker. Caught it right in rhythm.
Frazier against Parker. Fires, high post. Duncan with the block. Pass to Guerin. New York moving it around. Now Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Leonard with the bucket.
Excellent job surveying the floor that time by Gervin. Recognized when his guys were open and got it to him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Here's Frazier. It's blocked by Duncan.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Ewing. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. That one good for 2.
Boy, how about that dime from Patrick Ewing? Very impressive. Passes like this speak to his unselfishness.
Pulls up from the corner, and Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Gervin.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Ewing.
Tell you what, I love how Robinson uses his length as a rim protector and shot alterer. Shooters are always looking for where he is.
Parker with the steal. And here comes Leonard, leading the fast break. Got that one up quick.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now here's Frazier. Spins. Anthony. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
Parker's shot is off.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Dampier. He's checked in for San Antonio. And the Knicks making a change here as well. DeBusschere is checked in. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And the Knicks with possession here. It's a 5-point game.
First personal foul. 14 fouls.
Here is Frazier. Ewing inside. Guarded by Robinson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
It's part of what Patrick Ewing can do for your team. Control the backboards by eating that glass.
Ginobili, he's checked in for Gervin. That's good from Ewing. And so it's San Antonio with it. Duncan, the pass to Dampier. Robinson dishes to Dampier. Tries from 16, and another basket for San Antonio.
You know, that shot is virtually automatic for Duncan. I mean, he's extremely dependable in that mid-range area.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Free throw good, Frazier. And Frazier drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Duncan, the pass to Dampier. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.
You know, at his size, it's a little easier for Duncan to read the floor and the defense and see where those openings are.
Leonard against Anthony. Pass to DeBusschere. It's Reed, high post. Frazier, the pass to Ewing. From 10 feet out, basket counts. Ewing's got 5.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Here's Robinson. Plays it up off the glass.
And the focus there from Robinson. Hard to rattle when he's this close to the basket. The D looks helpless.
A wide open look here for Anthony from outside off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
No good from outside. Knicks trail by 5. Lets it go from deep. Duncan grabs the rebound. The pass to Robinson. Here's Dampier. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Oh, great pass from Robinson, scanning the floor there and spotting the open teammate.
And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
You know, something else is working for them is the three-point shooting. I mean, they've done some damage early on from behind the arc.
And New York making a change. Kings checked in.
At the arc, you know, Manu seems so relaxed and always ready to go. Great confidence in this game.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. In transition, here come the Spurs. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of this game. And the first one drops.
Boy, the energy Ginobili plays with is actually unbelievable. He's a whirling dervish out there who is always doing something borderline spectacular.
Now here's Frazier. This is his third trip to the free throw line. Free throw good, Frazier.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them. And one of the very best in our league at getting to the line. Walt Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature. Always playing, though, under control. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Dampier, the pass to Robinson. Here's Ginobili, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Ginobili's got 7.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Dampier and the Spurs scoring again.
Aldridge keeps his head up and his options open. He's a team-oriented guy with a good basketball IQ, excellent pass.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Spurs out in front, leading by 14. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Knicks trail by 14. Irvin out there with Aldridge. Then there's Ginobili. Then there's Dampier. And it's Robinson in at the 5, down low. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Stoudemire kicks to Frazier. Robinson with the block. Irvin at the elbow. Over to push. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Houston. He takes it in. Rebound San Antonio. Outside Ginobili. Good, and the assist goes to Irvin. Irvin's got 3 assists in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Frazier outside. 17-foot shot on the way. And he connects with the jumper. Frazier's got 7 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Knicks trail by 18. Here's Houston. Plays it up and banks it in. Houston's got his first bucket in this one.
I like seeing Houston use that athleticism of his on the drive, scorching the defense in the process.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now the NBA is finally testing out in-game penalties for flopping. It's 1 free throw for the opposing team. Now, when you ask people around the league, everybody is ready for this. The goal is to trick the officials instead of getting the right call. You need to nip that in the bud. Kevin?
Timeout.
No argument here, DA. Thank you. New York calls timeout. Here's Ewing. He's got 5. Ewing with the slam.
Well, it's always good to see big guys like Ewing aggressively and forcefully take it to the rim and throw it down.
Parker outside. Good assist goes to Robinson. 5 points in the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. Busher passes to Frazier. Driving inside. And he comes in the layup off the glass. Frazier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you know, Kevin, what you like about Wall, putting the ball on the floor completely under control, even when he's in attack mode.
Reed checked in for the Busher. Gilmore passes to Parker. Nice ball moved by San Antonio. Keenan's shot is good.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
They get it back. Out of hand on him.
It's so hard to get a shot past Artis Gilmore because he's big, he's deep, and he's got those long arms. Nice block there.
Here's Parker. And another basket for San Antonio.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Takes a step back. It's tipped. And good work there as it goes. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Gilmore. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
That's about as far out as you'll see Gilmore go.
Knicks trail by 20. Frazier the pass to Reed. Here's Garrett. Back to Reed. Pass to Garrett. Off target from three-point range.
They had some box coverage that turned to no cover.
Robinson passes to Keenan. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 6 points.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
The screen from you. Here's Frazier. Driving the lane.
And what? Step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Ray the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for New York. San Antonio leading by 20. Passes it to Robinson. Banked in off the glass. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:15 left in the first half of basketball. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And how good has he been at the line?
He sure has been. I mean, you can tell that he had that nice rhythm right from the start.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Duncan dishes to Robinson. Duncan, the pass to Robinson. Leonard with the ball. Over Anthony. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Duncan. 7 points in the game. Leonard's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That will get him his 4th foul of the game and give him the bonus. We'll head to the line for 2. For New York, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And so he makes both from the line. San Antonio leading by 21. Duncan, the pass to Gervin. Leonard dishes to Robinson. Shoots the 3, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
And got to chase Leonard off that three-point line. He will bury you.
Parker with the steal. Leonard finds Parker. Back to Robinson. And here is Gervin. It's Robinson, top of the key. Parker outside, over Anthony, and it's San Antonio with another.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Count that one.
Yeah, you know, we know this about Frazier. Tremendously creative, both as a scorer and as a playmaker.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And the foul on George Gervin. That's his 3rd foul so far on a situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
Lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
And here's Leonard from 3. Hands it from downtown. Leonard's got a pair of triples in the second half. For San Antonio. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's the Spurs opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Manu Ginobili.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And New York looking at who they've got. Ewing is out there with Reed. Then there's Frazier. Then it's Anthony. And it's Guerin in at the 2. Ewing. Robinson with the block. Nobody near Leonard. And a miss there on the triple. Guerin passes to Frazier. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And so here is New York. Tries the spin move. San Antonio with the rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Gervin kicks to Dampier. Fires from the wing. Shot by Gervin, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Out to the right wing. With the crossover. And the dunk by Reed.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Inside. Stolen by Ewing. It's Carmelo Anthony on the way. He's covered by Leonard.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing to fall.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teams.
New York calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here's Anthony. He has 6. Sinks the three-pointer. Anthony's got 9 points.
Good thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
Stolen by Ewing. Anthony against Leonard. Anthony's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Leonard gets it to go on the assist from Duncan. Duncan's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for New York. And here's Leonard from 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 18.
Well, getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Frazier the pass to Reed. And here's Ewing, guarded by Robinson. A nice shot by Ewing.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw.
Dampier, he dishes to Duncan. Pass to Robinson. And Leonard has it in the corner. Oh, good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Frazier kicks to Reed. The pass to Guerin. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. Ginobili, he's checked in for Dampier. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Anthony up on top. He dishes it to Ewing. Just 5 on the clock. Anthony's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Duncan. That's in, coming off the assist from Gervin. Gervin's got 5 assists in the game. Frazier against Ginobili. Frazier the pass to Ewing. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Even when you get a hand up, Ewing is still capable of scoring. Used his size and length quite nicely inside.
Ginobili with the 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
This is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Frazier against Ginobili. Ewing inside. Robinson with the block. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Another one falls for San Antonio. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for San Antonio.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong.
Reed the pass to Garrett. Off target with his three. San Antonio with the ball. Back to Gervin. Nice ball moved by San Antonio. Duncan with the bucket.
And you know, Duncan is an incredible talent. He's a menace on the block. Exceptional at scoring deep inside.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Ewing looking to end the run, and it's good on the way. Ewing's got 13.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Oh, he's such a solid passer. Seems to know whenever one of his guys is wide open and gets him the ball.
Leonard's gotten some big threes tonight, shooting 5 of 8 from deep. Anthony with the screen on Ginobili. Frazier the pass to Garrett. Duncan against Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious. Two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Patrick Ewing with the slam.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Robinson finds Duncan. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by New York. Garrett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ewing. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. 17 points for Patrick Ewing.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants. On that low block.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the San Antonio Spurs. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Dampier is out there, Ginobili. And it's Robinson. And it's Duncan. And it's Keenan in at the small court. For San Antonio foul.
A lefty and kind of a tweener position-wise. Just a funky matchup. Ginobili has these big nights, and there's just not much you can do to stop
Robinson with the block. And they get it back. Richardson no luck. San Antonio with the ball. Ginobili the pass to Robinson. Dampier dishes to Robinson. Ginobili outside. From about 16, and he knocks down the jumper.
You know, I think the defense has to recognize that Robinson is a pretty good mid-range shooter, and he's happy to let him know that he is right there.
Pass to Dampier. And it's King with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
from 17 feet out. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Here in the fourth quarter, defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And so it's New York with it. And here's Richardson. Puts it in off the nasty crossover.
Boy, that time saw daylight and took advantage.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Keenan, the pass to Dampier. Good on the three-point shot.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Fader on the way. Dampier pulls it in. Dampier's got his fourth rebound in this one. Keenan, the pass to Duncan. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Team changing it up here. Here is Frazier. Stoudemire outside. It's deflected. 3 on 3. Here's Dampier. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Outside all. Nice ball pulled by San Antonio. It's good.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Garrett. Reed with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Stoudemire. Second chance effort. And he hits the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And this is where Stoudemire inflicts so much damage. And it's why he gets fouled so often.
And New York making a change. Ewing's checked in. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Shots good by Dampier.
He's just stretched them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Reed is checked in for New York. Frazier outside. The 8-footer. And Ewing with the nice inside bucket. Ewing's got 12 points here in the second half. Dampier, the pass to Gilmore. Dampier kicks to Aldridge. Over Reed. Aldridge can't get it to go.
San Antonio. Sean Elliott. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter.
Sean Elliott. Second personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line.
Both free throws good from Anthony. San Antonio with the ball. The shot from 20 feet away. And the Spurs scoring again. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter. A nice shot by Frazier.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually be.
That bucket in no time at all. Silas has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And that was the last thing they needed. clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
And I'm confident Coach was reminding everybody, don't foul at the start of that possession. Obviously, he didn't get the message.
And he makes both free throws. And so Aldridge will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Dampier, the pass to Elliott. To the paint, here's Gilmore. It's rebounded by New York. Ewing's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Frazier. And a spot finish with 2 hands.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
He gets it in there. Gilmore's got 8 points in the quarter.
Playing with such brute force on the inside. Gilmore with the size and some pretty good moves too.
Back to Frazier.
San Antonio. Sean Elliott.
That free throw missing. San Antonio making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
Here's Anthony. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. So it's San Antonio. Gilmore passes to Silas. And it's good for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
And this is how lethal Anthony is in drills, capable of throwing it down all over the defense.
Here's Gilmore. Another one falls for San Antonio. And so it's New York with it. Frazier outside. First free throw is good. And Frazier drops them both. San Antonio calls time. What's your take, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
A no-brainer choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played, just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. No doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Right now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.